Okay, welcome back and good morning. Today, I wanted to continue after finalizing this supermarket game. I wanted to continue on this Galactic greenhouse, which is a previously started project, and I had just changed the time, working time of this two games, and right now I'm actually feeling a little lost about this project because I find that I do not remember where I left off this project, and it looks like it's just couple of tools that are not combined, that are not corrected, that haven't connected together. And since there is no storyline right now, I felt a little bit like, where am I right now? But luckily I have made some notes for the future, for the problems that I faced in the past. So today I started to working on these problems, and I wanted to resolve one of these problems. And let's just start by the number one, which is if both fans are working, one of the degree turns back to 18 degrees. So let's start. Okay, it looks like I found some errors in here, that the font is not running correctly and the text is not updated correctly. So I have just make some updates for this, but I need to also update the section for this thing. I also needed to update the visually update for this game. So the update number is needed to be, this method is needed to be updated. And then I guess the first problem for this, which is that if both fans are working, and after a while, if both fans are turns back off, the temperature does not the same as the previous one. Actually, let's say the plant zone starts with 20 degrees, and if I turn on both of the fans, and the degree gets back to 45 degree, and when I turn off both of the fans, the degree turns back not to 20 degrees but to 18 degrees, and it is a calculation error. So I will continue to fix this up. Okay, I feel like I'm a little bit lost inside these scripts, because they are connected to each other in a weird ways, and I do not understand where to inject this thing to solve this issue. Because right now the problem is that in one line of this code, I had an error that the shown value is a float, but after the calculation it returns it's just turned back to integer, and then it turns back to float again. And that's the reason why I'm having this problem, this weird issue right now. It's a bug, but I guess that I will manage to solve this to separate the values for showing on the screen and the actual values in the back. And I will continue to investigate this issue a little more. Okay, today I'm I'm successful, and I do not get anywhere with this weird bug. And actually right now I just thinking about just dump the project into the trash bin because this is time consuming and I cannot move forward, and it breaks my motivation for this game. But let's just take a deep breath and continue to investigate this problem, because at the end of this thing, it may be time consuming, but I should be able to resolve this problem if I manage to think clearly, I guess. Yes, I did it. It's just one line of code. It's around here, and at the end, I managed to do this, and it should be around here for the setting, not setting the plant, but for rest inside this method. I forget to change this line with the actual temperature, because right now I have two temperature values. One is shown the integer value, and the other is for the calculation in the back as a float. And yeah, while changing the code, if you forgot to one line, this kind of time consuming problems may appear, may arises. And do I yes, I have a little more time, and let's continue to work a little more on this game also. Hmm. Uh, Actually, it looks like a bug has occurred inside this game and inside while developing this scene. While right now I have cleaned up the scene, and I wanted to add a game flow manager. Actually, I guess I thought about utilizing the timeline for the dialogue flow, but right now it's not suitable for me, because I want to this dialogue flow to run the text to be flowing. The appear of the texts should be in a continuous order, such as if the character count from the that grabbed from the language file is more, and the text should appear on the screen with a longer time. So I will stop here for today. And today was not a really productive day, but I managed to solve out this weird problem. And it looks like I was lost while developing this game, and I wanted to continue on tomorrow with a clear mind, and I want to continue with uh, let's let's start working on level design. And by meaning this starting working on the level design is to apply a game flow manager for dialogue flow of the text, record text, and time should be calculated according to length of that text. In addition to this, I really like the intro section for the previous project, and it will be an icebreaker for the players to get over the for the icebreaker for the players to be on board on the game. So I wanted to also add an intro dialogue for the start of the game. So tomorrow I needed to start working on level design. Also, I needed to add new game and continue buttons for the start at the start of the game. And so that's all for today. It's kind of a long video, but sorry about this. I will try to keep it short tomorrow. And yeah, that's all for today. I hope that tomorrow I will not face with this kind of weird bugs, and these time consuming things are not the things that I like. So that's it for today. I hope to see you on tomorrow morning. Bye.